What's going on, family? We are back getting into some requests today, and today we are getting into a Patreon request from our good buddy Joe today. He is the one who put us onto Morgan James in the first place, and I think the last one that we did from her was her cover of Thunderstruck, which, again, I thought she did a really great job on that cover, but all it really kind of made me want to do was really listen to the original one of the of Thunderstruck. But I hate to bring that up again, but you know, it is that was just more or less to say that, like, we've been here before, and Joe is coming back swinging with some more Morgan James. So let's go ahead and check out Plush. I don't think this may be another cover, or this might be an original song. I'm not sure. You guys have to let me know, because I didn't see anything in the comments about it being a cover. But I'll have to double check. I might look again, because the lyrics were in there. Fire. I love the fact when they do that. I love it when they put the lyrics in the videos. I really like the slow vibe of this one. Already, it's a mood setter.
And I feel that time's a waste and gone. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see that these are the lies to come. So would you even care? And I feel it.
Fire.
And I feel it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her.
Damn.
Will she smell alone? Yeah, yeah.
Fire. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm going to take another gander at this again. Let's see. Pre-order the new album, produced by Arrangements, mixed, mastered. Okay. Art and design written by. Okay. All lead and background vocals by Morgan James. Okay. Again, instruments. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being a cover. So I'm gonna take it for face value that this is not a cover. Oh, I totally fucked up. They totally didn't have the lyrics up in here. We're here thinking they did. They did not. But that's okay. That is okay. What I was gonna say was that because I didn't think it was a cover, I fully was able to like just kind of like really focus on the lyrics and just kind of the story and the journey that we went on with this song. And like I said, it didn't make me think about anything else like we did in the last one we did from Morgan James, where it was a song of a cover of a song I already knew, right? So with this one, I kind of took it as like, okay, if it's not a cover, just take it for everything that you're just taking in, right? And the thing that I found that I liked about this one was I really liked the fact that it was a slow tempo. It really kind of reminded me of like, I don't know. Every time that I listen to like jazz music, like, there's like a certain like just period in time, like in my mind. I don't even know if this is even considered jazz like that, but or like these music that kind of reminds me of that kind of stuff. It always reminds me of like Boardwalk Empire vibes. Does that make sense? I always think about the person up on stage singing, right? And I know this is not the same kind of thing, but music kind of, I guess, essentially from that era. And I know there have been artists that have created that music throughout the decades, but I feel like that was kind of like the originator starter point, right? So I like the fact that it was in black and white. And I feel like it kind of puts you like in this kind of like overall kind of like mood when you're listening to it, where it kind of like makes you kind of like want to sit down and like have like a glass of wine or like, I don't know, like a scotch or something type of vibes when you're listening to it. And honestly, what I took away from at least the story in this one, it really reminds me of like the tale of like a love triangle, right? Where at least the lyrics were what made me think about when she was talking about like when the dogs would smell her, would she smell like loneliness? I thought that shit was super fire too, by the way. That's such a great lyric, by the way. I just gotta throw that out there. But like just thinking of the concept, right, was like, she's basically talking about like him wearing a mask, going out, knowing what he's doing. And the other person typically always knows, right? Especially if this is kind of like from the perspective of like, the who came first, situation, right? Where seems like more like the home base relationship, and then the person we're singing about is stepping out on them kind of situation. Is what it sounds like. Now, she could be the other woman. I don't know. It could be both perspectives, right? But that's at least kind of like the vibes that I got from it. But I really liked that sense of the loneliness, because it was like, that's the feeling that she kind of feels too. So you know what I mean? Like her animals, the other girl's animals would sense and smell her loneliness. It's again the triangle, right? Where everybody knows what's happening except for probably the guy. Guys are so stupid, I swear to God. But that being the factor, obviously, like, it makes it kind of like more on the sad side of the scale because of just the subject matter. But in terms of performance and overall, like, her singing ability, I really like the fact that she had like a couple of these little moments where she got to really explore some like, little like vocal arrangements, if you will. You know what I mean? I thought that she was definitely like, cooking on all cylinders, kind of shit. That's like two references in the same thing. I'm such an idiot. See, I told you guys are stupid. Oh my god. What can I say? What else can I say? I think that might be all I got for this one, guys. Definitely want to appreciate our good buddy Joe again for the request on this one. I appreciate you, my friend. And I think that's all I got. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't, join the Foxtrot family. There's always room for you.